Who are you, man? When the world sees you, what do they see? Do they just see another zombie going from work and coming back? Do they see another person that don't believe in themselves? Do they see another person that, you know what, don't even know what their gifts are? Is that what they see? I want you to show them something else. When you understand who you are, listen, let me give you a really quick definition of identity. A great leader and pastor and speaker once says, Dr. Miles Monroe from Nassau, Bahamas. He said that if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. Here's an example. If you're supposed to be traveling on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 highway, if you don't know that you're supposed to take the one in the middle, you'll end up going here, you go here, you go here, you go here. And here's what the case is in most people's life. They take 20 years going to all of these different directions, and they realize they got to turn back around, take another 20 years to come back to where they're supposed to be so they can get the right direction to go on the middle lane to get rid. Now, it's now 40 years later. Why? Because you take 20 years wasting time, you take another 20 years to get back to where you're supposed to be, and then you probably take another 10 years to learn what you're supposed to learn before you are released. How do you know when it's your time? I spoke about that from the last time. I said, you know when it's your time when you are called. When you are called or when you are sent, when you're given an assignment, that's when it's your time. You can't go before it's your time. You can't quit before it's your time. That's why you gotta know who you are. People who quit, people who go where they're not supposed to go, when they're supposed to go, it's because they don't know who they are. So let me talk about the identity stuff. The identity stuff was, you say, what Dr. Miles said, if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there. Andrew Guy says, if you don't know who you are, any identity will do. Here it is. Somebody come up and call you an idiot, you're gonna believe it. Our youth are struggling with this. They are in peril with this. The school system is affected. The educational system is infected with our youth that are hurting. They're up to here in their neck in pain. Some of them are committing suicide. The rates of suicides are going up, 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 up. And they're having more programs than they have money to shake a stick at. They're wasting the resources in the wrong area. They're not meeting the youth and try to get them to understand this is who you are. You are created by the Creator who gave you a gift in a package. You got to open up your package and then start living it. And when you start living it with the passion that you're supposed to live it with, then you become alive. You feel alive. And then when people see that, people think that and they get contagious. That stuff gets contagious. People say, whoa, what are you on? I want some of that. That's how it works. There's a difference between being alive and living and then the life. Life is your gift. Alive is basically that power, that passion that you feel when you are doing what? Here, let me break this all apart now. You come alive when you're doing your right assignment. Here's a perfect example. If the car is not driving, you know the car is bored? The car gets bored when it's sitting inside the parking lot. The best thing to do is to drive that car. Did you know if you have a Maserati or a Ferrari and you just drive it in the city, it will break down faster than if you take it to the track? There's certain cars that are meant to be on the track of life. That means it's got to hit that gear. Vroom! When it's moving and the engine is sounding like that, that's the passion. That's the same thing with your life. When you're doing what you're supposed to do, when you know what you're supposed to do, when you know who you are, that passion just come out. People are going to say, wow, I want what you have. Now, let me talk about the gifts. I know you're waiting for it.